Hey there, it's John from Insightful Psychics, continuing on with our relationship series. This one is how to tell a guy you like him. Now, I understand that some people have different mindsets when it comes to this. Some people are old-fashioned, thinking that the guy has to make the first move. Some people are like, well, I wish that girl would make the first move or whatever. This is where you really need to take, heed on what I'm about to say, okay? Because guys, girls worry, okay? We're worried about getting shot down. We're worried about, what if I can't get out of the friend zone? What if she doesn't really like me? What if all these other things? What if people are going to make fun of me, right? Girls, you have to realize that in most situations with relationships, you guys have a lot of power, okay? So sometimes men are dense when it comes to picking up signals from women. It may take you a little trying to get a man to understand your signals, unless you're blunt, of course. To tell a guy you like him without actually coming out and saying it, here are a few tips to get that point across to them. Dress nice and look your best, and make a point of going directly to see the guy you're interested in. It doesn't matter if he's at work or school, with friends or alone. The point is that you make contact with him and get his full attention. You don't have to dress provocatively. Simply, make yourself feel attractive in your eyes to you, right? Because when you feel attractive, your confidence is up there. Your confidence is higher, right? And that's what you really want in this situation. Make yourself feel attractive and you'll look attractive. This is more about making yourself feel, things than it is the other guy, right? Because what you want to do is obviously you want to look good for him, but you want to feel good for yourself, right? So you go directly to the guy you're interested in and you hand him a slip of paper with your name and number on it. If he asks what it is before looking at it, you tell him, yo, give me a call later, and then you walk away without looking back at him, okay? What that's doing is, hey, I'm interested in you. Here's my number. I'm confident because I'm not going to look back, and whatever, because confidence is an awesome quality, okay? And this is also adding intrigue, and he'll be wondering what it is you have to say, and he'll call later, okay? If you're a shy person like me, okay, I am shy. I'm the type where it's like, oh no, she's going to break me up, or break my heart. She's not going to say yes. She's going to rip up the number and throw it away. She's going to think, oh my God, why would I see that guy? And whatever. But the thing is, there are less direct ways of telling a guy you like him. Write out a short note that tells you want to talk, and you put your phone number or email or Skype or whatever it is that you want to contact you with, and you tell him to contact you. The note lets him know you're interested, and it leaves it up to him to whether or not he wants to contact you or the contact in general to go further. If you don't hear from him, it's probably best that you try one more time, because like I stated, sometimes guys are dense. Sometimes we're like, what is it that she's trying to ask? Or what is it that she's trying to say? By doing it a second time, you're definitely getting that point across. If after getting your point across, you sit there and you're like, okay, he hasn't got back to me, I've done it twice, the best thing is to move on, okay? Because in relationships and in life, there are people you're meant to be with, and there's people that you're not meant to be with. And just because you're not meant to be with somebody doesn't, isn't that person saying you're not good enough, because you should never think you're not good enough for somebody, because maybe they're not good enough for you. Like I've stated before, there was a girl that I personally really wanted to get together with in high school, okay? And I never approached her. I was so shy. I didn't want to do anything. But she said to me 20 years later, when we went out for dinner one time, why didn't you ever ask me out in high school? And I said, well, it was because I was shy. And she sat there and said to me, you do know I would have said yes. And all I could think about was that I was being slapped in the head 20 years later for not approaching this girl and saying to her, hey, look, you know what? I like you. Do you want to go out sometime? That's all it would take, right? But guys are dense, and we don't make that move. But shyness is something that is difficult to overcome, but sometimes all you need to do is feel better about yourself, pump yourself up positively, and do it, okay? Now, if you have no qualms about being direct, You can walk directly up to the guy and tell him you have plans for the weekend and you want him to join you. If he asks what you're doing, ask him, what do you want to do? Okay? Take the lead, right? Because us as guys, we'll sit there and be like, well, she's asking me out, right? And now she wants to do something that I want to do. This is kind of cool, you know. She give me the options, right? You know, this, in effect, starts the conversation between the two of you, and you can lead him to go wherever you want the conversation to. You know, with the fact that you asked him to come, it lets him know you're interested and that you like him, okay? Now, it's really hard sometimes for a guy to approach a woman because we always think, okay, you know what? I have been friends with her for 5 years. I'm in the friend zone. Oh my God, I can't get out of it. Or we'll sit there and think, okay, you know what? I am going to give her my phone number, and on Friday night when she's out with her girls drinking, they're going to laugh at me, okay? Now, the important thing is to always think positive about yourself. Always think, you know, that you are worth something. You can get the person you want to be with, okay? That's the important thing to always think about. Be positive about yourself, and that is how you take the next step, okay? Because positivity breeds, you know, positive things in your life. It gives you the strength to make the moves you want to make and that you should make, and it, you know, strengthens your personality, okay? Because guys love confident women and whatever, and persistence of being a confident person is what you want in life, okay? When it comes to relationships and telling whether or not a guy likes you or whatever, or if you should approach him, why don't you get a psychic reading on our site and take it to the next level, and we'll see what we can do about helping you out and figuring out whether or not this guy's the right one, whether or not it's somebody else, whether or not you have a chance, whether or not you shouldn't even take a chance because he's not worth it, whether or not he's a good guy, all of those things. Consult a psychic off of our site, and they'll help you out. This is John from InsightfulPsychics.com. Take care, and good luck on your relationship hunting.